So welcome to Pbteck, and in this video, as you saw the title, I'm going to show you how you can clear off the DSTV error E48-32, and that's no signal problem. So whenever you're experiencing this error, the first thing that you need to check is the source of your signal. Since the error indicates that there is no signal, I'm talking of this error. As you can see on your screen, the error comes with some information on it. There is no signal, and this may be due to bad weather or a faulty connection in the installation. So whenever you experience this error, any no signal problem on your decoder, you need to point it out onto the source of your signal. And when it comes to your DSTV decoder, the source of your signal is the satellite dish outside. So whenever there is no signal, all you got to do is to check the cable that is connecting the satellite dish onto your DSTV decoder. The cable extracting those signals from the LNB on top of your satellite dish onto your DSTV decoder. You need to reconnect it and then make sure that it's well fixed into the LNB inputs of your DSTV decoder. Most often, the cable might have removed a bit. So all you got to do is to fix it back and then make sure that it's well fixed into the LNB inputs. And if the problem was from the cable, you're gonna get your channel start working, or the channels will start playing. And after fixing it and there is no positive outcome, you are still experiencing the same error, the next thing that you should think of is the satellite dish. Since the DSTV satellite is up there throwing the signal, microwaves will be hitting on your reflector, that's your satellite dish. Whenever there is a heavy rain blow, or there is cloudy, or it's about to rain, which will not allow those signal microwaves to be hitting on your reflector for the cable and then LNB to send it down onto your DSTV decoder, you are not going to get any signal, and you want to get those indications on your screen that there is no signal, and which may be due to a bad weather condition. So to actually confirm that there is a bad weather, you can come outside your room and then check if it's about to rain, or there is a heavy rain blow, or it's too crowded. Since you are using a KU band, not a C band, if it's a C band, you're not likely to get any no signal problem, even if it's too crowded. So since you are using a KU band, a small satellite dish, whenever there is a heavy wind blow, you're going to experience the no signal problem. So after checking the weather condition, knowing that you are having a perfect weather condition, which will actually let you, supposed to get you a signal, the next thing that you need to do is to check the signal strength. So for you to check the signal strength, to know whether the problem is coming from your satellite, maybe there is a signal but it's not stable enough to let the channels play, all you got to do is to pick up your DSTV remote and then you look for the blue button on it, which is the DSTV logo. You press on it and it's going to take you to the DSTV menu. Use the arrow left and right keys and then you look for help. So when you find help, you come down to the third option, which is general information. You press OK on it, and on the right side you come down to the tuner status over here. You press OK on it. So on this page, it's going to show you the signal strength and the signal quality of your satellite dish or your LNB cable. So if in case there is some blue tip over there, maybe 30%, 50%, and the channels are not playing, you should know that you are having a signal at a position whereby your satellite has been placed, satellite dish have been placed, but it's not a stable signal to allow those channels to play. So all you have to do is to adjust it a bit. Most often, if it's an old dish, it's going to look strange. So all you have to do is to just push it up a bit or use some nails to strengthen it, and you're going to get a stable signal which will allow the channels to work. But in case nothing shows here, there is no blue tip as supposed to show, and there is 00 signal, or there's 1% signal over there, the next thing that you need to check is to check the settings on your decoder. Maybe someone have accidentally changed some settings whether the LNB type or the satellite, which will not allow you to get a signal even though there is a signal from your satellite dish. And the cable is also having a signal from the LNB carrying it onto your decoder. But since there have been a change in the settings menu on your installation wizard, you are not going to get any signal. So you go back, use your remote, and then you go back to the same menu and you look for settings. So settings, you come down to the satellite settings right here, and then you press OK on it. You put it on the home network, you press OK. So on the home network, you come down to the last option, which is the launch installation wizard. You press OK on it. And here we have the satellite option. So with the satellite, we have the IS36 or the IS20 is the same satellite, you can select it. And we have some country names being listed over there. So if you are living in Botswana, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, South Africa, Swaziland, Zambia, and Zimbabwe, you need to select the IS36 or the IS20 satellite, and then you proceed with the same steps. And if you can't find your country name on this page or on this satellite and the IS30 satellite, you need to select the E36B or the E36C. So for the rest of Africa, if you are in Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Ivory Coast, and any other country that you can't find your name on this page, all you got to do is to select the E36B or the E36C, and then you proceed with the next step. So you press OK on a manual setup, and then you proceed with it. So when you come here, you have the step 4 or 5. That's the LNB type. So if you are using a Zappa HD decoder, you need to select a universal LNB type. Normally they want to use a universal LNB to actually install, unless they use a dstv-signal-error or smart switch using the unique cable port. So if that's the case, you need to change it to the unique cable TM/SACR. And if you are using an extra and you are following the same tutorial, you need to change the LNB type to the unique cable TM/SACR. With the extra decoder, you can install it with a universal LNB, so it's supposed to be the unique cable LNB. So since this is a Zappa HD decoder, you need to select your universal LNB, and then you highlight the scan option down here. After highlighting it like this, the signal status is supposed to show if you are having a stable signal from the satellite dish. After going through the installation wizard, selecting the right satellite and then the LNB type, the signal status over here is supposed to show if the problem was from those settings in the installation wizard. It's supposed to show over here. So all you got to do here, you can go back to get your channels working, or you can proceed to press OK to scan. And after reaching this step and there is nothing showing in the signal status bar over there, all you got to do is to go back. You press on the back button to return to the DSTV menu. You put it on the channel 100, which makes it easier for you to know whenever you get a stable signal. So you put it on channel 100, you type 100 on the remote, and then you go to your satellite dish, you adjust the satellite dish, you let someone watch it for you if it's a bit far away. You let someone watch it for you, and then you move the dish around to get a stable signal. Since you are already having a signal, it won't be difficult whenever you are trying to get a signal back. And in case getting the signal from this menu looks a bit difficult, you can go back to the settings menu, whereby you can get the signal strength and the signal quality to monitor it over there. So you come to the help, general information, and then you come down to the tuner status over here, and then you check it from here whilst adjusting the satellite dish to get a stable signal. So you don't even need any installer to help you out. You just put it on this page, and then you turn the satellite dish around. Whenever you have a signal, the blue indicator will show you the signal strength and then the signal quality percentage for you to know that you're having a stable signal to proceed. So after that, all you got to do is to go back and then you start enjoying your channels. All right. So if you are new here and this video is being helpful, all you got to do is subscribe, you like the video, share on other platforms, and you keep coming back for more.